That's some good feedback. Just throw the hat away. Usherbat, is it okay if I post the video in the chat so other people can see what we're talking about? Hey, Luna. Whoa, Luna. The cat is rubbing against my microphone. She wants to talk to you guys. I think it's pretty innocent. Here's the video that Usherbat requested that I watch. Hey, Luna. You want to sit with me? Huh? Come on. Oh. This is my cat, Luna. For those who don't know, she likes to get on the stream sometimes. Hey. She's my little baby. Have to pay attention to her because she gets one extensive pet session a day. That's kind of how she is. She'll kind of ignore you all day, and then she just has to get some attention sometimes. So this is when she wants to be pet. Hey. She's my little baby. Oops. That probably didn't sound very good. That probably sounded terrible. Like any canines? Like dogs? Yeah, of course, I love dogs. I don't have one. I used to be a dog guy. But, you know. Our neighbor across the hall has got a pit bull that's super, super nice. She said she might... She keeps saying that she's gonna give us a key so that I don't feel like I don't know what the deal is, but I don't feel like the dog's getting walked enough. She said she would give me a key so I could walk him once a day. Hey. See if I can start playing this game one-handed. Luna's rubbing against my other hand now. She's like, nope, you gotta use both hands. Okay, I'll use both hands. She's gotta have both hands. So about once a day, Luna just... yeah, I've been watching some other streamers. I've been watching other streamers that are like kind of close to the same level as where we're at as streamers, or maybe a little above us in terms of like, you know, what they're doing and stuff. I don't watch anybody who's like, I don't really watch anybody who's big. I just watch like other people who have a similar kind of like vibe to us, that are like positive, or they play like, they're kind of casual gamers, and they're positive because we try to be positive. We're trying to be more appropriate and not swear as much. Let's see, what are some of the names? and also like people that you can actually communicate with. Because I mean, I like the people who are playing in the most popular, like, it's totally fine people who are so good at like League of Legends or Fortnite or whatever, they're so unbelievably good at those games, but like you can't really communicate with those people. Like they've got like 10,000 people watching, and also those games, you can't take your attention away from those games for like a second without messing up. So you can't really communicate much with people. And Julie and I, my girlfriend and I, who streams with me, like, we've actually gotten a lot of enjoyment just out of like playing the game and then just communicating with people. Um, like that's added a lot to the fun of the game. And yeah, so it's kind of weird that people like, I don't know, like if there was, you know, I feel like depending on what was going on, but you get like 100 people or something in the chat. We've never had 100 people in the chat, but if you did, it would be really hard to establish any kind of like ongoing kind of relationship with people. You wouldn't even remember who was who. Um, and I think that, especially for a game like this, I think that's more important. Like we've been streaming for now almost like, it's almost been a year and a half, pretty regularly, and we'll have somebody show up in our stream for like, we barely ever had any viewers, but we'd have somebody, like one or two people, just show up periodically for like a month or something and get to know them a little bit and talk to them about whatever, and it's just been a lot of fun. And now with Animal Crossing, we're, you know, we regularly get like 10 viewers. Um, I mean, being big, I guess, would be nice. It's not about like, I guess like when I talk about being big, it's like I don't want to be a competitive gamer because I feel like that takes a lot of the fun out of it. Um, it seems like that would take a lot of the fun out of the games. And when Julie and I started playing games, we're like, we're always gonna play games that we want to play, that we would be playing anyway. And you know, if 1,000 people wanted to watch us do that, I guess we could find a way to kind of like, because they have ways that you can kind of filter out like chat or something. We never look into this because we're not even close to anywhere close to that kind of level. But because you can do things to be like, oh, it's, you know, subscribers, or, you know, they cheer you and then they can talk to you, or they do it. But we don't really have an interest in being competitive gamers, like being people who are really really good, you know, like, oh, watch us because we're in a League of Legends tournament or something. um I don't think we'll ever do that. Like even when, about a year ago, when Mario Maker 2 came out, uh that was when we went from having like something like 25 followers that just over the course of a couple months had gotten in. We went from having like, that's when we made affiliate. We pushed really hard on Mario Maker 2 and made affiliate status. And then after a month or so, I think it was about a month, that we played Mario Maker 2 and had it so people post their viewer levels in the chat and we would play their levels. After that, after about a month and after we made affiliate, we got kind of ground down on the game, even though we were having like 10 people watch, you know, and playing a bunch of viewer levels. It kind of grinded us down a little bit. So we switched games. We switched to another game, and I don't remember what game it was, but And then we were like, oh, well, we'll play Mario Maker on Mondays. You know, we'll have Mario Maker Monday or something. And we switched games, and we came back to Mario Maker like, I don't know if it was like the next week or something. We came back, and then nobody was watching us then. Like, I think the kind of like when a game first comes out, a ton of people are watching it and asking about it and curious about it, and then like within a month or so, it's like kind of peters off a little bit, and we just didn't really have anybody come watch us after that. So we were like, well, okay. So then we just went on as normal and just didn't play Mario Maker. So we kind of like try to play games until we get tired of them, you know. And we might play a game like maybe Animal Crossing because it's more popular, a little longer than we might normally. But I mean, this game especially is one that you just kind of come back to regularly and play. So even after the first month or two of playing this, or month and a half or something, I could see us having like a designated day that we come back and we play this, or maybe we play it for like a half hour or something at the beginning and then switch to a different game. Oh yeah, we got a ton. We got so many games to get to. Splatoon 2 is actually on its way right now. It's on sale at GameStop, and we bought it. We've got a ton of games in the pipeline. We're thinking about maybe making a poll so that people can vote on which games they want us to play. But we try to focus on, I think while quarantine is on, yeah, Animal Crossing is a great choice. No, I totally agree. Because even the nice thing about it is, for instance, last night, you know, Sombra and you guys were watching. Like last night, it was like a really kind of intense stream because we went from game to game to game. We're like, oh, we're playing hide and seek. Oh, we're playing musical chairs. We're playing tag. And tonight it's like, we're just kind of hanging out, you know, on the island doing whatever. It's just nice to to at least feel like you can be around people and you know, just kind of hang out, even if all you're really doing is stealing their fruit and selling it. Just kidding. But it's nice to just at least feel like you can be around people, you know. We're just clapping.